Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talking. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all wait, think about it. Best interview, who is this? We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
No suds. You're what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. I got another special one today, man. Let me tell you about this brother here. All right, hold on. This guy here, I had the pleasure of actually seeing him this past Friday, man, at the Midwest Takeover. Shout out to my girl Sierra, man, for that dope event.
Martina. Yo.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And when I say this brother had great stage presence, his look, dope. He came out blazing, and music was good. Music was good. So he had to come on here, man. I had to grab him. I had to grab him on this show, man. I had to see what he was about. And man, we're going to get into it, bro. So without a shadow of a doubt, I got my homie, the Great. What's up, brother?
Ladies in the city, the hood, man. You already know what's going on, bro.
How you feeling, my brother?
Chilling, man. I'm feeling copacetic, just chilling, catching the vibes, man. I'm grateful to be here. This nice setup, man.
Bro, you looking clean out here in these streets. You looking real clean out here in these streets, bro. G. I mean, like I said, man, I had the pleasure of actually seeing you perform. You know what I'm saying? Get out what you get out. And man, how you demand the stage is powerful. A lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't do that shit. So it was refreshing to see that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Instead of motherfuckers just come up there like we saying, just jumping around, talking, doing what they doing. You know what I mean? So I had to really lock in, do my homework with you. You know what I mean? Did my little scanning, and I got to get to know about you, bro. You already got in my good graces because you're from the West Side.
Okay, cool.
You see what I'm saying? Now tell me exactly what part of the West Side you're from.
I grew up in the Austin community.
Oh,
North
okay.
Avenue.
Hold on. All right, now. Go ahead.
North Avenue and Central, but I got love for the whole out west. Got love for the whole city too as well. So, but I'm originally from out west.
Indeed.
Austin community.
Indeed. Now tell me, you grew up out that way, right?
Yeah, my whole life.
Okay. So how was it through your childhood, looking through your eyes? How did that look?
I say, and I know a lot of people in my age realm could say sports saved my life. So if I wasn't involved in sports at a young age, then I probably would have been into the streets. It was so accessible. So just being able to play sports and do that kind of saved me from a lot of stuff going on. But just as a whole, the neighborhood, at one point in time, Austin was the #1 murder capital in the country. Well, it was just really, it was crazy. It was like genocide on our people over there. So it was just crazy just to be around that and that point in time. And just my childhood, I would say, like I say, the sports definitely saved me. But outside of that, just it gave me my flavor too, my culture, my swag, got my aura. I got it from being from that part of town.
When I say you got an aura about you, you came in here with your own rack. You know what I'm saying? Put the camera on here right there. You see that rack behind him. He came in here. This is a first. So it blew my mind. It blew hit of mine when he came in. He said, this nigga, in my head, I said, this nigga came in here with his own rack.
No.
I said, bro, that's different. That's next level shit. Okay?
And that's what it's all about.
And it's marketing. So you got a business mind, which we're going to get into because you got some shit going on too, other than this music as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell me about your home life as a child.
Okay, so another thing.
Moms, pops, relationship, things
That's
like
a good question. That's a good question. So I grew up in a 2-parent household,
Okay.
mother and father, and I think watching them grind really kind of gave me my hustle. Like but they was going to work and stuff. So
Indeed.
I'm like, damn, they working really hard. You know what I'm saying?
9 to 5.
But you know, I ain't never necessarily want for nothing, but all the stuff I really wanted as I'm growing up, you know, it wasn't there. So like that working stuff, just like damn, that just made me automatically think in my head, I gotta do more. You know, it just kind of gave me the approach like I gotta do more. So just sitting and work hard kind of gave me my grind, my hustle, and that fire under me to take it to new levels.
Now, are you the first person in your family, or did you have somebody of an influence that did entrepreneurship? Because right now, I don't know if you do work a 9 to 5, but like I said, you have multiple businesses.
Okay, yeah, I've been a full-time entrepreneur since 2013. I'm one of the pioneers in this shit, man. I ain't no newcomer.
Come on now. That's celebrated, brother. Go ahead.
But actually, my father on the side, he used to manage a couple of artists back then, and subconsciously, I think that kind of gave me my presence into entrepreneurship. And you know, I actually started entrepreneurship and doing events at my college. I went to college at SIUC in Carbondale, Salukis, you know.
Shout out.
Yeah, so I went to SIUC, and we started a group called Self-Made Enterprises, where we put together events for our college campus and our peers to like broadcast and showcase their talents. So we did concerts, we did fashion shows, step shows, mansion parties, you name it.
Yeah,
like we was just trying to, we were trying
one of them
everything.
ones then. You was one of them ones then. Okay, so
Trying
you was always
everything.
active.
Yeah.
Okay, now this group, like, where did the music aspect come in at?
Okay, good question. Okay, so I never really looked at myself as an artist. Until I say about 2016, well, I went on a spiritual journey. I moved to New Orleans for a year, so I was out, and it kind of slowed down everything I was doing in my life. Whereas Chicago is very fast paced, and it's always something going on. Whereas to New Orleans, you can find peace in a lot of different areas, unless you're going on Canal Street, Bourbon Street, stuff like that. Then
that's the party side.
Yeah, it's the party side.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we used to, me and my cousin used to jog on the lakefront, just chill out. I read a lot of books. I kind of really refound myself in that time frame. And what we used to do is we used to freestyle all the time, every day. Me and my cousin would go to smoke out joints, go freestyle at the lakefront.
Yes, sir.
And it used to just get real intense. Like, well, my cousin, like, you really got talent. Like, you should try it. I'm like, boy, I ain't no damn rapper, boy, I ain't no rapper, bro. We just doing this. Like, man, I live that rap life, huh? But I used to play around with it. And but we started doing a lot of voice memos, voice messages or whatever.
Gotcha.
And saving them. And it was like, as I started listening back to the songs, it was actually very good. I let other people hear them. They're like, dang, bro, like,
you got something
okay.
going. Yeah.
And then from that period, what happened was I had reset my phone and deleted almost over 100 songs. And, that really...
Heartbroken.
I was heartbroken. It was like pretty much a catalog, my library of what was going on, like, a lot of situations in my life,
yes, sir.
Stuff I saw and all that. And I kind of learned how to put that into word form. And just to lose all that, it like they just memories again. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to push and see what happens.
Well, they say everything happens for a reason. So I'm pretty sure you maybe had it was your starter, that was your book to start everything, and then it was just like, okay, nah, we don't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was meant for him to start off fresh and give him what he is now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I recorded my first song January 1st, 2018. And I'm big on doing stuff on significant dates so I can remember it like this,
You remember it? You remember the first song?
I remember the first song, man.
How it go? Tell me how it go.
Like, it was 06 when I hit my first lick. Couldn't believe I was a culprit. Walking through the alley with them bands like, damn, turtle, nigga, that's a whole brick. That's Lick, man. I ain't even dropped that out. That's actually soundtrack music though. But it's called Lick. My first song I ever recorded and wrote.
All right. Now, it was something that you just said that stuck out to me, man. You said you went on a spiritual journey. Now, just being open and honest and being transparent, how we all on the show, is, especially me, I'm going through the phase, not spiritual journey, but I'm learning a lot about myself that was how I grew up. It would mold me into who I am now, but also it's a couple layers that I have to shed first, shed to get off me.
Okay.
Because it wasn't right, bro.
And that's just what it is. That's what it's all. That's what it's all.
The way
about.
I was living wasn't right, and it ain't even like drug life or nothing like that. It was just things I had about me that I just thought was right,
right.
And it was just like, nah, you got to break that habit, bro.
Exactly. See.
So what made you go through that spiritual journey, and what made you, and how did you, if you found yourself?
Okay, honestly, it was a big failure at the event. So it supposed to have been a really successful event. It brought a lot of people out. Over 500 people came out, but the schematics of the event did not go as planned, and I never went through that. I never went through scrutiny or that type of feel where it's like I'm always on the top. I'm always on the success side of things. So to kind of feel that first failure on a major level, it just kind of made me look deeper into myself, more deeper, to kind of turn that page, get my mind stay right, and slow down. Because a lot of the times, like you say, you'll have some of your head like, this for me, this for me, this for me. Because at the end of the day, you build you build the bravados, you build that stuff up, and then sometimes you just don't want to let go and then kind of reform to a new person. So it's all about kind of reforming to a new person, not really changing, but it's like a reformation.
So let me ask you, what is one of the things that you had to kill within yourself in order to grow?
That's a good ass question too. Okay,
hey man, I try to get that.
Yeah, nah, that was a good question though. And I think honestly, it was my pride. Like that's my pride, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like I said, I'm an arrogant person, not arrogant. I'm just overly confident by nature because I worked that hard, So I deserve to feel that way. But in some senses, with me having that mind state, like I deserve this. A lot of times you don't really deserve it. You know what I'm saying? It's not even for you, but your pride of having you chase something that's not even for you. So I think just kind of putting my pride in check kind of put me on that path where it's like, man, you could change. You could change this. You could change this. Like you could change the outcomes to everything if you really just sit down and dial in. So I think once I checked my pride, everything else came full circle.
Do you think, because like I said, I'm very impressed with what I read about you, as far as with your business aspect and, saying how you moving on that realm. And then also the music. Do you think the music is a passion or a purpose?
And it's I think it's both. Because at the end of the day, I became super passionate about it. Because I'm good at it. I'm really good at music. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. Every song I make, it's gonna make you listen to it. Like I'm like the hook god, to be honest. Like when it comes to hooks, every hook you're gonna be like, okay. Even if the verse ass, you go listen to the hook. Like, I'm just being honest though. Like even if the verse is like people, you could have went better on the verse, but that hook tough though. You know what I'm saying? So just I'm being funny, but look. Just finding that balance and that just let me know, like, okay, I'm really passionate about it, but the bigger picture of it, why I'm pushing it this way I am, is because I am the coach. At the end of the day, shorties look at me and, they see success. They see a successful black dude that they think from the streets, which I am from the streets, but that ain't my, that ain't my bravado. That is not what I'm pushing. I'm pushing the hustle. I'm pushing the hustle, making money outside the streets. To go back to the streets and help, so I'm pushing that aspect of it. And I think that's where it became more so like my purpose.
Okay. Hey, you know what? The proof is in the pudding. So let's go ahead and get into this video, man. New money. Let's go. Roll that.
I heard that nigga Turtle in the building tonight.
And I heard he got that new money. Well, shit, while we in here, we need to go get some of that new money.
Period. Some money for me.
Yeah. Living in the city. But you better not snooze. About to hit a lick on a bunch of the new money. I just did school just to catch a play on a bunch of the blue honeys. You play by the rules, nigga never seen you trenches, peels, and packs out. All my dogs running EEs in the trap house. For my dogs, bend the stack if they crap out. See me at the club, 5 bourbons, it's a blackout. Niggas mad cause I flip the range, Laffy Taffy. Rudy go bird to the cheese, no one can't get past me. Drop summertime child, now they tryna sign me. And she right behind me. Short, you better not snooze. About to hit a lick on a bunch of the new money. I just did school just to catch a play on a bunch of the blue hundreds. You play by the rules, nigga, never seen you count up no new money. At the Fountain Blue, got your bitch twerking, counting up a bunch of new money. New money, blue hundreds. All you see is me with some new money.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was my boy, the Great with New Money. Now, hey, looks like you're getting a lot of money, brother. So, I mean, so what actually inspired that? Because you did pull from that era, the Dipset era. You know what I'm saying? When I heard it, I said, wait a minute, where you going with this shit?
Okay.
Where you going now?
And you know, I think it was basically to pay homage. That was my favorite rapper growing up as a child. Like, he actually looked like a rapper to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we saw him, he had the Harlem swag, which
Yes,
is
sir.
like similar to the West Side swag, the upbeat, flamboyant swag. So I'm like, man, he had the Pelly coats coming on, the Pink Rangers,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So that just kind of made me
I see
gravitate.
the influence. I see the influence. Now that you put it like, I see the influence.
Yeah, so I liked him a lot growing up because he just had that aura to himself. Like, man, yeah, I'm Killer Cam. Like, ain't nobody, you know, I'm Killer. That's how it was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, let me ask you, bro. What is with your parents? What is some of the morals that they put into you that you still carry on to this day?
Okay, so I would say the main thing was just to have tough skin. Like, and I think that's a lot of people could attest to the same thing as just growing up in the environment itself, but definitely just in my particularly household was just to have tough skin. So a lot of stuff don't really bother me. It's hard to kind of get on my skin or get me off focus. And that's another thing is the focus aspect too as well, like that tough skin, focus, and I always like if you got a goal or whatever, you can't be casual about it. So just like if you whatever you're doing, you got to take it serious. You can't be casual. So I think those three of the things that mainly stuck out from my childhood that they morals that kind of stuck out to me.
With the song and even your delivery and things like that. Like I said, like you said, because you did point it out, and then I did see it, and then actually I'm hearing it and watching it. You are a certified attention grabber. That's just plain Jane, bro. Even like I said, your look, the way you come in, your video presence and things like that, you command the camera. You command your attention. People gonna see exactly what the fuck going on with you. Now, far as with the actual artistry of the music, yes, the bars could be better.
Exactly.
They're a little subpar. Hook, beat selection, you got me. You got me. Because now you got a view from me. Because I need to see what the fuck you finna go and how you finna come about it. You know what I mean? So that is something, like I told you, a lot of people cannot do. A lot of people cannot hold somebody's attention, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you got it. You got that. So, low-key, you're ahead of the game. You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Do you understand the business aspect of this game, though?
To be honest, you know, I started in the background, so with me having a background of booking a lot of the artists that's popping right now, like I booked Lil Durk before, G Herbo, King Louis, brought them all to my college, so just seeing how they was maneuvering, and then I managed a few artists in my heyday too as well, so I just know pretty much, like I said, the main thing is demanding the respect. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even really asking. Like I ain't really an asker. Like if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it like full fledged. It ain't really so that I think that's the biggest thing I noticed from other artists, and then just being around it. Period. So I think yeah. Then outside of that, as far as like the publishing, the record label, stuff like that. You know, it's a everyday learning process. I think I got a lot of information. Then I got a lot of good people around me that know a lot of stuff too. Yeah. Got other friends that's artists that's been doing it quite, you know, for a long time too. That give me advice too as well. So I think it's all about just not having too much pride, like I said, and just learning from other people.
With you being who you are now, and the confidence that you have now, with the work ethic that you do have, do you think that you would ever, be honest with me, you think you would ever get caught up in these bright lights when the money come, when the big money come, when the, you know what I'm saying?
That's
you know what I'm
to
saying?
be honest, not at all. Cause you know, even without music, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be wealthy. Like without music, you know. So this just really something else for the shorties. It's really coming from the aspect. It's for the younger generation to see somebody like he on what I'm on. What I thought I was on. You know what I'm saying? So it's always about turning that page. So the bright lights. I've been living my whole life, bro. I ain't even no cocky dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a star athlete. You know what I mean? I was a star of my team my whole life. So,
what sport did you play?
Football and wrestling. Those my two main sports.
Now let me ask you, because you didn't touch the little small, you know what I'm saying? Something in my heart. You said wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do you delve into the WWE and stuff like that? Did you get into that, or you just?
Oh nah. So I used to just wrestle like in high school. I ain't go that far. Like I was just in high school.
I had to. I heard wrestling and shit went off.
Yeah.
Shit went off.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit went off of my head.
I think everybody wanted to be Triple H and them back
Come
then.
on now.
Like,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels was my boy. The sweet chin music.
Come on now. You know it. At least he know the basics. He know the basics.
Yeah.
He know the basics. Far as with why you think you didn't go that way far as with the sports?
And I think pretty much God was making me be a vessel, because my pride and my ego got in my way. Like, and that's like, I think that was my biggest thing at that time. I had so much talent. I didn't I used to like shoot dice, so I used to be late to practice gambling, stuff like that. Okay. But I'm like, I'm still good. Like, I'm the best player on the team. You know, I just had this ego about myself.
Ain't nobody fucking with me.
Ain't nobody fucking with me. Exactly. So then our team was garbage though. But I was a star. But it's like, damn, y'all can't play. Why y'all can't play good? And then as I got older, and I was a coach too as well. That's something that I did. We Fosco Park Chargers. We a dynasty, won like 3 championships in the last 7 years. Okay. And I do a lot of volunteer work with them too as well. Still, just helping uplift those kids in that program. But I think me not making it helped me go back and help them. You know what I'm saying? Get them aware like of the pride and the egos and the different things that hinder them from being successful. So I think me not making it was just a way to let God let me be an instrument to people that's need that.
What would you tell a shorty that has the talent like you did, the energy, the aura like you do? What would you tell him if you see him going down that path? How would you break that down, sit him down?
Okay, cool. Like, I used to do it all the time with these shorties, man. I was like, man, I done had moments where it was like the whole team was. They was all time. I had one year. It was like I used to coach 8 to 10-year-olds. My whole team was full of like 9, 10-year-olds, but they was nice. All of them were talented, but they played too much. And I had a moment like, man, to be honest, all y'all talent put together ain't had none on what I had, and I ain't make it. So what you think that say about y'all? Y'all think y'all gonna make it? And they like, they
damn. What's wrong with him?
Right? What's wrong with him? Like, y'all like, come on, y'all don't like hearing that. Like that shit ain't gonna cut it, man. I had an attitude. I was better than all y'all in this room put together, but I had attitudes like y'all, and I didn't make it. So what you think y'all gonna do? And then when I used to say stuff like that, that automatically got a reaction from them. So it was all about that. And I was big too on letting kids be kids too. So because we played in the locker room, we do a lot of that stuff. But I was big on, as soon as you cross that threshold outside my locker room and come to my field, it's my home. You disrespect me out here, that's your ass. You gonna pay for it. So it was more so like that. When you step outside into the real world, which is football in this case, ain't no games to be played. It's all business. So,
do you have any kids of your own?
I ain't got no kids.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh shit! So let me go ahead. Before I ask that question, before I go into that little part right there, what makes you even want to get into the forefront? Because you've been playing the behind the scenes for so long.
I gotta say, I'm all about challenging myself. And the maneuvering aspect of it, just to see if, with my passion, because it's something I'm passionate about, and it's a talent. And with me stepping out to the forefront, I know I'm opening doors for a lot of people around me. I'm opening doors for a lot of other artists, a lot of, people to grow whatever they endeavor they got. And I'm big on always, being the one to go hunt. That's the whole part of the brand. The road runner brand is like,
definitely gonna get into that. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So pretty much it's just the big aspect of just going out and gathering up. Like, hey, y'all, come over here. Hey, it's food over here. I found it. I'm that type of person. Whereas I'm the risk taker. I'm always take the risk. It ain't no questions to be asked. I'm the risk taker. So with me taking this risk, it's like, okay, it's the largest scale. And then with this being the number one way to get to our culture, which is like, I'm big on the minority youth. That's I'm really big on that. So with this being the number one way to get to them, I decided to step into that light and give them my perspective. And I'm big into film too. Like my first project was actually a video album. It was Summertime Shot Volume 1.
Yeah,
it was a whole video album.
Saw that.
Yeah,
saw that.
So it was a whole video album, and even with that, like, I mean, I set the bar so high, like, it'd be crazy.
I didn't get to see it all, but I definitely did take I think I took maybe 7-8 minutes out of it just to actually see what was going on and see what it was about, and then other shit came up. So just to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, it's just like at the end, like with that film, it was more so it's a video album, put you in a mind state of Streets is Watching by Zay-Z, kind of the same format, same concept, and I just looked at it a way as a creative way to put out my music, along with setting up a storyline for another film I'm about to actually film. So it was just a prelude to a full feature film that I got coming up.
Got you. Be honest with me, bro. How serious do you take this being a rapper? Because some people it's a hobby, some people it's life. Right. You know what I'm saying? People just do this like just knowing they gonna do it. With you having many different avenues, like it's like okay, this is just something I do now. Right. Or this is something that I'm trying. You know what I mean? So how serious do you actually take this whole craft in?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm balls deep with this, bro. Like, I invested into it, and I'm big on the moment I invested my first dollar in the studio. I built my own studio out just because Fast Lane Studios.
Fast Lane Studio.
So I built that out just for my craft. At the end of the day, people will go spend their money. I mean, I'm just a strategic person, so I think I'm full-fledged in it, and it's all about the balance. So whichever one, like, okay, say with one of my other businesses, I got people in place to kind of help with that. But whenever the music does pick up, or whenever it does come to the forefront, like say breakout hit, whatever it is, I'm there for it. I'm all in, Gotcha. So like I said, and it ain't even really big about just I want to eat, I want to make the money. The money gonna be made regardless. It's about I want to push my agenda. I want to tap in with the culture. So I think the more, that's the bigger part of it, just being able to tap into the culture.
Who would you even, I ain't gonna say compare. Who would you say that your style, I know you said Cam was a influence, but if you look at yourself,
you know, as far as musically wise?
Yeah, as far as musically, if you look at yourself and say, like, yeah, I kind of.
I'll say 50 Cent. 50 Cent was, and then yeah, man, I fuck with 50, man.
All right.
Yeah, I say 50, and outside of 50, I say Fabulous too, man. Like it's just like on the oral side, like how you that's my favorite rapper right there.
My favorite rapper.
That's my favorite rapper.
He's one of my favorite rappers. Put it like that.
He like he like one A, 1B, you know. He like one, yeah. Yeah, he up there. Like, I really rock with Fabulous, but like I say, what is just like I make a lot of arrogant music. Like if my catalog is full of like stuff to make people feel some type of way.
Yes, sir.
So that's my lane. You know, at the end of the day, it ain't in no wrongdoing, but it's more so like, man, this is what I grew up in the balling era. I ain't grew up in the gangster era. What I grew up when we want the flash, flex, have money, and do that. So I'm just back in, you know, I'm just living in the same form.
The same world.
Yeah.
I got you.
So, and I think 50 Cent, on his rise, he made a lot of that same type of content music, so.
Now, with the avenues that you do have, the different avenues and, you know, time and everything like that, how are you balancing? How are you balancing music, business, personal life, women, dating, things like that? How do you balance all that, family and all that?
And I think pretty much I write down, like, every day it's a task list. I got a task list. And organized. You got to stay organized. So I wake up every day with a task list, and I try to complete it. Every day I don't complete every task, you know, or unless
ain't enough hours in a day.
Exactly. Unless I'm a robot. But, you know, it's, at times I get robotic, though. And, you know, having people around you to kind of bring you out of that, I think that's the big important part. Like, you got friends like, man, let's go to a basketball game, or let's go out to eat.
Yeah.
Or go spend time with your family. So I think you always got to have those people around you, too, because sometimes I can't get super locked in. That's just me in nature. Like, well, if I got a goal, it's kind of hard to like veer me off. So I think that's the big thing.
What about the dating life? Like what does ladies? I got you. Okay, I got you on this one. I do this. I got you. What is the ideal? What does the ideal woman look like to the great? What does she have to have? What is she, you know what I'm saying? What does she have to look like? Let me know. I
mean, to be honest, the ideal woman just had to be hungry just like me. So I think
go get her. Yeah,
exactly. So that's the keys. You know, at least an 8 in looks. You know, 8 cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 8 solid. Now, if you under 8, it's kind of tough. You know, it's kind of tough because nobody want to wake up to.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
That's my personal preference, man. Like, so if you're waking up to somebody, they gotta look nice every day. You know, at least something that you're gonna want to wake up to for the rest of your life in that aspect. So, and the go-getter aspect, they family oriented, and you got to see them being the mother of your children. So I think that's big too. So
you gotta know, excuse my language, but you gotta know who you fucking at all.
Exactly. That's the truth.
When I say get to know them, you have to know them. Because that shit can take you through so many avenues, bring it down and bring it up. So yeah, you definitely you smart, bro. You on your shit. What is who does the great have in his corner who's the person that can check you? Who is that person that can be like, hey bro, you out of order, G. like chill, bro. Who is that person, or do you even have that?
I think, let me think. My cousin, one of my cousins, like definitely, yeah. My cousin definitely, he'll do that because like I say, I'm a confident person and I just ooze that in every aspect. Like even when we playing basketball, we can play recreational. I'm gonna I give everybody a hard time on the court. I ain't even that good, but you know, I ain't even no hooper, bro. Like, but it's like just my aura in myself is like I'm better than y'all. Y'all gotta stop me to tell me I ain't that good, and it's like. Calm down. So a lot of times he do kind of put me in that mind state of like, all right, yeah, he probably is right. I probably so yeah, I think it's my cousin for sure.
Okay. So how does mom and pops feel and other family members? How do they feel about you step into this music lane and hearing the music? Like, what do they feel about it?
You know, I think danger. A lot of times that's the first thing that comes a lot of people's mind is like, okay, the danger side of it. with my family, of course.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a strategist. And of course, you can't always have a strategy for everything. But you know, the 5 P's: proper preparation prevents poor performance. So I go into everything properly prepared, or at least trying to be properly prepared. Like even with the show that you was at, I rehearsed. I don't know how many times I rehearsed over 25 times. You know, just on that same moment. So I like at the end of the day, I know what the crowd gonna be like. I know what's gonna make them feel some type of way. I know what the responses I was gonna get out. Like when I'm shouting out certain people, I just know people catch on to different stuff.
Yeah.
And you gotta live in that moment. So that's just what it is.
That attention grab.
But
you got it. You got it.
Like I say, but my parents, it's mixed feelings. It's mixed feelings. It's mixed feelings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roadrunner Apparel. How did that come about?
Okay, so I actually got that tattoo right here, man. This same logo, this tattoo right here. But pretty much, it's a lifestyle in itself. So I'm a nomad. A nomad. If you don't know what it is, pretty much is a person who goes place to place to find riches. In a nutshell. So
what is that again?
A nomad.
A nomad.
Nomad. NOMAD. Nomad.
Nomad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty much, this was playing on my nomadic spirit. And if you know, you know. So like I said, I'm a risk taker, move maker, and I've been on the road a lot of times just going to just figure stuff out, whether it be, you know, good or bad. Sometimes you got to take risks to better yourself, better your family, better your situation. So just as a whole, like, it represents anybody that feel like they got to do it, or, you know, sacrifice or take a risk. So that's where it came from, pretty much.
Where can they find this apparel at? How can they get this? Because this is fly. This is fly.
Roadrunner Apparel.us.
Okay.
Roadrunnerapparel.us, guys. Y'all check it in, or you could DM me, whatever. Just get in tune with me. But Roadrunnerapparel.us is where you can find the apparel at.
How is this? Because it's Christmas time, so everybody, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. How much would this cost me? Because like I said, you're a fly nigga. You got some shit going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So is this what? One of them Kanye $1,000 t-shirts, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So I gotta ask you. I gotta ask
Hey,
you.
look, hey, that's so funny. Look, pretty much at this point, the price point for these shirts $80, man.
Okay,
we $80 with it.
Okay, all right.
We $80,
All right.
and that's just the first batch, like you say. Like, but it's gonna get more creative in
indeed.
In the putting out aspect of it. So like, it's a lot of stuff in the works as far as just actually giving a product to the customer to create that bond with them. So
Indeed.
It's something different. Was the prices might just go up, you know, if like even after this show, man.
No, it has to go up. Yesterday's price
is not today's price. What he said, man. After this show, you gonna put me in a glow, man. You know, so it might not be $80 after this show, man.
Might have to add a lot of more tax on that. Definitely, bro. This is let me see one of them. Let me grab one of them. Not just your average t-shirt. Not just your average.
We got the logo on the inside.
The logo on the inside, yeah, that's proper, but you know, price. Yep.
And you know,
I puff print here, small puff print. Yeah, I'm hip. I like it.
And even down with down here, just a little insight. This is from one of my other songs, and I usually, like, with all my pieces, I want to kind of put a different type of message, and it says, "Life is like a game of spades."
Okay.
Yeah. Got a song that, you know, that the spades coming soon, man.
Indeed.
So you say them bars ain't nothing, bars up in that motherfucker.
Hey, I would love to hear. What about a project? You got a project coming soon?
Actually, yeah. So right now I just dropped Traffic Volume 1. That's on the airwaves right now. That's out.
Okay.
That's a lot of put you in a mind state. It pretty much takes you to Austin community, where I'm from,
yes, sir.
And how it feels to be from, you know, that neighborhood, that ghetto, that small, you know, outlet where you from.
Yes,
and
sir.
I think that's pretty much goes for anybody in any city, any ghetto. You're gonna relate to Traffic, because it just, you know, give you that vibe of like, man, we outside. You know, I even use the terminology of the songs to play into like where I'm from.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, do you, with you being and having the confidence that you do have, is it tunnel vision with everything, or are you taking a lot of criticism? Is it easy for you to take the criticism?
Okay, so I think with me being a versatile person and being educated, I learned to take criticism. You know, a lot of people not having, you know, that type of
Rappers got egos.
Exactly.
Rappers got egos. So that's why I asked you that. You know what I mean?
So at the end of the day, like, even if something like, of course, me personally, everything I say on the track, I think is heat. You know, something like, I'm just being honest. Like, exactly. So because it's
Hitter, is that true? Is that true with rappers? Everything they feel, that's what it is.
It is. They do though. I'm not gonna stunt. Like, if I'm going in there, I'm blacking out. It's hard.
Yeah.
But I'm always open for critiques and, you know, getting better and growth.
Yeah.
Because that's the quickest way to stunt your growth is that. I learned that in the book, man. Like, whereas if you're not, like, even with a lot of businesses, that's why, like, you think about JCPenney's, why JCPenney don't got as many stores as like, let's say a Marshall's right now, or anything. Like, if you think about it, it's just the business models, because they was too stubborn to listen to whatever the wave was. Like nobody don't play CDs no more like that. They didn't see that coming. Or with the DVD wave, all this stuff, the game, you know, the game stores, all this stuff kind of dying out because it's just stuff moving faster and faster. People like instant gratification, so you just gotta know how to change with the time. So I'm not the type of person like, I'm just the best and I'm gonna stay doing this. You know, sometimes you have to be like that for your creative process,
especially to prove your point. Because some people will be like, "This ain't that." That's the mix. That's the mixed signal. Because some people say, "Man, shit, that ain't for you." You know what I'm saying? That ain't for you. But you gotta be like, "Nigga, how you gonna tell me?" You know what I'm saying? For me, and then I gotta prove you wrong, and type of situation.
Exactly, and that goes back to like this. Like, okay, criticism from Joe Blow off the block versus criticism from like Diddy is who you listening to.
Way different, exactly.
It's way different. Like, that ain't gonna cut it, bro. In this industry, you like, from somebody that never been in the industry, like, you okay. But Diddy saying like, okay, why you don't feel like they gonna cut it though? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be more gravitating to what he has to say. So I think that's important too.
Speaking of that, and you know, sitting in that realm, how can I put this? How was it going through the situation and having people around you that didn't see the vision?
Okay, so like, my go-getter mentality kind of is like this. You know, this is my attitude around the board with anything I do. And all my friends, anybody around me can attest to it. Is like, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. So if you can't take the heat, it's fine. I don't take nothing personal. I take everything personal.
I'm sitting with it. Let me sit with it. Okay. So with even the people who was around you, your day ones, things like that. And they like, bro, like, I don't see it, bro. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're a confident nigga, but I don't know. Like, did that make you feel away? Do you still feel away? Or,
you know, like, at the end of the day, nah, like I said, I don't be feeling no type of way, because it's probably not for you. You know, it's probably not for your ears. It's probably not for you to grow with. It's probably not for you to bump to. But and you know, some like, even then, like, one of my other homies, I got another friend, like I said, to check me. Let's like, this is my homie. He like a little older than me, so I value his opinion too.
Facts.
And he'll tell me like, that ain't the song. It's decent, but nah, that ain't the one, bro. Then some of the songs you like, that's it, bro.
You
like,
got something.
Stick with that type of shit, because really, pretty much the main thing is, okay, a lot of people look at this as me when it comes to music, or an aspect of like music, I don't go in thinking. I just go in thinking what I like, you know, and then
you got to go with what you feel first.
And then as I'm creating a song, I think, okay, are people gonna vibe with this hook that I like? You know, I think about those type of things. Those are the thoughts that come through my mind when I'm doing music. And sometimes I even listening back to it, I'm like, okay, maybe 18-year-olds might like this type of song, or grown people definitely gonna like this song. Like I even did a song on me and my friends, me and my homie did a song off For the Love of Money. The beat For the Love of Money. Yeah, Heat. We just shot a video for it actually the same day as the show. Okay. So shot a video for that, and that's just older people definitely gonna gravitate to that because they gonna hear the beat. But we really spitting on the where it's like that's a spitter song, whereas that bring that type of energy. Whereas sometimes I make maybe make songs for younger people. Yeah. So, but it's just all in like who you trying to target when you make your music, and when you think about like people around me, if they feeling some type of way, or like if they, it don't bother me. I just do it. Like I don't care, bro. Like I'm in that state. What's your sign, bro? I'm a Scorpio, bro.
Okay. I got you. Y'all dangerous.
When your birthday, bro?
I'm August 23rd. I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
I kick shit off.
Oh yeah.
I'm stubborn as shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I get in my own way a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Let me ask you, bro. What is your definition of making it? Like the success. Like what is your What does that look like to you? Because everybody's is different.
Okay. So I would look at it like I said, my biggest way, like, okay, that's a good question. Let me think.
Go ahead. Okay, I want you to be. Mean what you say. Say what you mean.
So when you saying making it, I feel like I made it already, man. Like, and then as far as making it big on the grand scheme of things, when it comes to like comparable to other artists and comparable to the rap game or comparable to this, I just want to be the face of it, the face of not even music, just the face of like, damn, I want to be like Kanye when it comes to being that face of the culture type of deal. So I think that'll be my feeling of made it. Whereas like music was one thing he did, but that's just so small on the totem pole. So yeah, I really want to be one of those Mohegans like Jay-Z's of the game. Yeah, the ones that really like, even with 50 Cent having his own TV shows, network, he killing it. I just got through watching Power. You know what I'm saying? All these different things. Night. Yeah, BMF, all these different things.
I watched it last night. Yeah. You got it too, Hitter? Yeah.
Okay. So okay. Even with like them creating them type of platforms and situations for themselves, I see myself in that same realm. So if I'm not able to make it on that aspect, I won't feel like I made the music. I feel like the first time if you accumulate 101 fan in your whole career, I think that's making it. Because at the end of the day, you could change, like even you could change that person's life. And it's I don't know if you watched the Kevin Hart thing that he just dropped. It was called True Story.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. So yes, you remember the fan. He even saying that like Kevin Hart didn't know that his sister, he helped him get through. Helped him get through a sister thing.
You touch somebody that you ain't even.
You never know. Yeah. So I think that's making it. I think that's pretty much my idea of like making it. Like if I can have one person like, man, your music like tough. I like to help me do this, or I did it during this situation. I think that's making it. But like from a grand scheme of standpoint, making it will be like being one of those big dogs in the game. Not an artist, just an artist, but like one of the ones that set up the platforms for the next artist for the last 20, 30 years too as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I got two more questions for you, and then so we're gonna wrap it up, and then I'm gonna get into the game. Gotta get into the game. The outcome. What is the bigger purpose? When it's like, I don't know if you think about this, but I think about this like when I get ready and get ready to leave Earth. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, God willing, that I'm old, gray.
Right.
Look up. It's time to get ready to go, Lord. What would be that last talk? That last like, man, I think I completed the mission. You know what I mean? What would be that last aspect or last breath that you would talk to him about?
I think it'll be I set my whole family tree to be straight. I think that's my big thing. My whole family tree, not even just
great fucking
like not even just me, not even my immediate family, my whole family tree. I'm big on family, so I think with being able to being in a position to do that, because at the end of the day, like my family, I got a certain level of expectation from not just like I said, my intermediate family or just a couple of people, like literally my whole family, from my mother to my father's side, and every cousin. I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's like, if somebody ain't gonna be something, it's gonna be my cousin, him. You know, me. You know, so I got that type of weight of pressure, but I don't look at it as pressure because this what I wanted. You know, I read what's the book called, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So I just did a lot of the stuff he had placed out in that book, and that was one of the things that I said I want. You know, as a whole in my life is to it's like, what would you sacrifice? Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice XYZ to strengthen my family tree. So that was one of my things, and I've been chasing it, just mentally chasing it, you know, since I dove into that book.
You dangerous, bro. And when I say you dangerous, is not only do you put your pedal to the metal and actually do it, you go get it, but you are a thinker, and also you do research. A lot of people just go and just deal with the bumps as they go. You actually, like, you strategic. You know what I mean? So, but when I say strategic, you read, you diagnose it, then you say, okay, let me put the investment in, and then you go get it. That's a threat. That's a threat.
I appreciate that, man. That's
Seriously, that's a threat, bro. Because a lot of people, I'm not that way. Because I feel like I'm not a reader, because I feel like, this is just me personally.
I like audiobooks, bro. But go ahead.
Okay, well, yeah. I feel like whatever is going to come to me, I'm going to receive it when I need to get it.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like things that are in the book, like even with these interviews, like things like that, I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah.
I want to get into reading, but my time and things like that, and the discipline that I don't have. But
that's
now,
great being honest about yourself, though.
I'm locked in, bro. I told you, I've been this therapy shit.
Exactly, bro.
With my wife and stuff like that, going to counseling and shit like that, you learn shit about yourself, and you got to shed certain things
that's great though, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm glad you see that about yourself, though.
So when I say that you really get into your craft or your business and things like that, it's inspiring. It is inspiring. I'm not afraid to say, man, I am a fan of your mind. I'm not afraid to say that, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. And I think that's the greater picture, even like saying, not even just you saying a fan of my music, just even it's like the intellect, you know? Exactly. I appreciate that, bro.
I now can say, and Hitter is on record, you see it, I have invested into the great. Because I've invested into the person. So which makes me like, okay, I ain't probably dig that. But this over here that he doing, I fuck with.
And that's what it's all about. Like I said, even then, and my friend tell me that all the time, like, man, you should pay attention to that aspect and other stuff gonna follow.
Yes, sir.
But you know, me being meticulous in whatever I'm doing, you'll go this way. I'm like, man, okay.
Certain things ain't in your control, right, bro. But as long as they get the message, or as long as they see you and see what you're doing, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And my biggest thing is to help. So like I said, bro, anything that you need, any avenue that you need to put in, I got you.
That's love, bro.
I got you.
That's all about.
Now, if you don't know what this is, right here, I got a game.
All right, cool.
It's called the 10 name game. So basically what it is, I throw 10 things random, all of them random, 10 things or 10 names, and you got to give me your answer in a one-word answer.
Okay.
So basically, if I say music, the first thing that pop in your mind, one-word answer, what would it be? If I say music.
Parties.
Boom. That's it. That's how I go.
All
That's the game.
Cool.
That's the game. They all 10. Cool, they all random.
Cool.
They all
like
random.
That, though.
They all random. I gotta keep you quick on your feet.
Yeah. I like that.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not black men, but niggas.
Shiesty.
Love.
Beautiful.
Money.
Deceitful.
Therapy.
Needed.
Heartbreak.
I was about to say necessary, but go ahead.
Okay. Heartbreak.
Unfortunate.
God.
Resourceful.
Football.
Bears.
Okay. I would have rather you said the Bulls right now. Right?
You said football. I was like, damn.
Hey. Well, yeah, you're right.
I was like, man.
I should have said sports. I should have said sports.
Well, I was about
Right. You're right. My mind everywhere. Your parents. If you can describe them in one word, what would they be? What would that be?
And it'd be disciplined.
Music.
The great.
Last one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready for it? You got to think about it.
All
It's
right.
coming to you. Your life.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Think about it. It said my life.
Your life. In one word, what would you sum that up to be right now at this moment? Everything that you done been through, everything that you done done, how would you sum that up in one word?
I would say humility.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Hit her. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that one, G. So what we do is we give you a grade. We give you a grade on the game. Hitter is the first person who always gives you the grade. So Hitter, it's on you, brother. What would you give him? What would you give him, my brother?
I'm not gonna lie, off rip, I'll give him an A+. His answer honestly was like really well thought out.
I appreciate
He stopped and thought about it, didn't he? He stopped and thought about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And me, once again, you're strategic. You said, wait a minute, hold on, let me that's a good word. You sat back, you thought about it, and you didn't just throw shit out there. You didn't just throw shit out there.
Some words, I'm like, okay. Okay.
You thought about it. So therefore, yes, I definitely give you A. I ain't gonna give you A+, because you said the Bears.
Yeah.
And I'm just not fucking with it. And I just can't let you. I just can't let you roll. What'd you say? Hey, Hit.
Oh man.
Hey, Hit. What you say?
I'm about to recant that too.
Hold on. I think I got something for that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. I had. Yeah. Yes, indeed. My brother, man, you are what you set out to be. You are who you are. The name fits you. I fuck with you, bro.
Fuck with you too, bro.
I
Fuck with the opportunity, man.
I fuck with you the long way.
Platform, bro.
And, bro, like I said, you're gonna be a threat. You're gonna be a threat. No matter which way you come, you're gonna be a threat. And like I said, if it's anything that you need from me here, if you need to come back, if you need to, you know what I'm saying, promote something, need for me to promote something for you, I got you. We locked in. Hey, we gotta have more talks, my brother.
Exactly.
More avenues I got for you.
Most definitely, bro.
I fuck with you the long way, man. Just don't change up on me.
Nah.
Just don't change up on me. Don't be a new nigga when you get stuck in the middle. Don't give them. Don't do that to me. Remember the little people around here.
Nah, this is what it all started. Like I say, even with the smaller shows, stuff like that. I love intimate moments.
Yes, sir.
Because that's that just shows the genuineness in it.
Indeed it is. Two things I ask you before you leave. I need 10 followers from you, bro.
Okay.
I don't need 20. I don't need 30. I don't need to be greedy. I just need 10 from you.
Okay.
That's it. Just 10.
10 of them.
And the second thing is, bro, I just need you to be safe out here in these streets, bro.
Almost definitely.
Because it's ugly and it's Christmas time and niggas is, you know what I'm saying, they looking at people as food out here.
Oh man,
So
I know,
you
man.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, that's that. You gotta say that twice. You gotta say that one twice. I know that's right, bro.
And you
gotta stay low.
Yes, sir. And stay out the way. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, how they can get the brand, and basically everything that you got going on, bro.
Like I said, Dagr8 AT. the Great. That's my Instagram handle. You follow me there. Check out it. All the stuff will be in the Instagram flow page and the Instagram. And like I said, you want some of this fly shirts, man. Hey, this is only for the fly people only. Not even fly people. It's for the people that's gonna fly places, take different things serious.
Talk to 'em.
It's all about taking the shit serious, man. So if you're really serious about that grind that you on, you gotta have a Roadrunner Apparel. Roadrunnerapparel.us, man. You gotta have that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And y'all already know where y'all can find me, man. Official_YUNG Gotti on Instagram. Also, man, where y'all can find all this great ass content. And also, you have to like, subscribe, and comment.
Like, subscribe, and comment. Don't
on
forget that.
my page, G World Media. It's easy for you. I shorten it up for you niggas, man, because a lot of y'all niggas just watch it. I get a lot of views, but y'all just don't subscribe, and I don't understand that.
Subscribe.
I don't.
This is good content, man.
That's it. I got motherfuckers in here like Gr8at have. Come on, man. That's not bullshit. I ain't gonna go on my Kanye rap, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it right now. I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, G World Media, man. Y'all go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, man. For real, for real. Don't even play around with it. And also the Young God Apparel, man. Y'all can find that YG Clothing Company on everything is in my link tree. So y'all definitely can just go ahead and hit that on my IG. And hey, thank you, Hitter. Appreciate you, my brother.
Shout out Hitter.
Hey, thank you, bro. Without you, shit, I don't even know what the show would be. For real. For real. And hey, man, Envion Studios, this is the home where everything has started. And I appreciate y'all, man, for being my home. Last thing, thank you, God, for another episode, man. Thank you, God, for this beautiful brother in front of me. Thank you, God, for Hitter. I appreciate you. Like I said, once again, man, Envion Studios, this is the home. We had another one. We had the Great on here. So the show is great now. So, hey. We up here. You feel me?
Say, man, like many more to come, bro.
Many more. And we locked in, my brother. Hey, this is the Gotti's World Show. We out of here. Yeah.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's World. We some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talking. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, always think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Coming links on the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover. Going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over. Whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's World. We some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it.